morning, everyone. We're gonna start off this morning by taking the combines to the first field of Nebraska. A couple of days ago, we took Dad's combine over there and cut a sample, and it came out to be 17.8, which is extremely too high. So it's been a couple of days. We're gonna take mine and Mom's combine over there. We're gonna cut another sample. Well, I guess Mom and Dad are gonna cut another sample. I'm most likely going to park my combine for the rest of the day because I have to teach Tessa how to run the grain cart. But I'm hoping that she'll get it down in like a day or two and I can hop back in the combine. That way we can, skim through Nebraska faster than, if we had two combines running. Also, there's something else that y'all haven't seen, and that is the brand new tractor and grain cart that we just got. Y'all get to see a bunch of videos about it because whenever Tessa is riding the tractor and grain cart, I'm gonna give her a camera and we're gonna get her perspective of running it. But man, that thing looks pretty sweet. We do have both grain carts out here because at the time, whenever we cut a sample, we didn't have the Libra scales set up on this grain cart. So we didn't have any scales and we didn't want to dump on it and load trucks if this was dry enough. So we actually brought the other grain cart over here. And so that other one has grain on it right now. If you're wondering if that other grain cart is going to be going with us during the wheat harvest, the answer is no. It's actually going to be staying here and getting worked on. Well, actually the grain cart and the tractor is going to get worked on. I think the ILS has to get worked on the tractor, and then on the grain cart, I forgot what they're called, but it's the black pieces that go in between the tires that make the tires actually like walk. But we're gonna run two grain carts in the fall, so we're gonna get that one worked on and then we're gonna run this one for the rest of the season. Dad is taking the header off the combine, so I'm gonna guess that it's still too wet out here. There is a field that we may move to that is a little drier than this one, so hence why I'm not putting on my header as well as Mom. We didn't have too much confidence that this was gonna go or not. Hello.
What am I doing?
You're getting in with me in the grain cart.
What about the dogs? They come with us?
Yeah. Bring that lunchbox just in case. Well, this is too wet. Dad's gonna pull off his header. We're gonna take Dad's combine and Dad's header to the next field because we know the difference between what Dad's combine is saying versus the elevator. This is showing, the combine was showing 13.5, but according to 13.5 versus, what we went in the other day, this is 16. Nice. Center the emblem on your hood up to the end of the auger. Yeah, just keep on going forward.
Looks like I'm really close.
Oh. Keep going. Yep, that's good.
Slide.
Now, put it in park. There you go.
Here.
Is this one showing like 14 on the combine?
5, 15.
Gosh, it's hot in here. It also smells like leather. Tessa got me this leather Scentsy. It's been cooking in here for a couple of days. It's a little warm in this Rhino. We have cut a sample every single day since the last time I turned the camera on. I don't know how many days ago that was, like 2 or 3. And it's all been about 15 to 16% moisture. We cut a sample earlier, took it into town again, and it was 12.8. It has to be under 13, so we're golden. We're gonna take the rest of the machines over to the other field, and I guess we're gonna start cutting for today. I'm gonna give Tessa quick ropes on how to run the grain cart. I'm gonna maybe fill 2 trucks or so with her, and then I'm gonna kick her off and feed her to the wolves, so we'll see how it goes today. There's definitely not as much room in this tractor than there is our other one. Here's all of our grain cart tickets. Where do you even put these things? I'm guessing you can turn as sharp as you want with this, but I always just want to make sure, yeah.
We're gonna line the emblem up with the header, which is kind of hard, or not the header, the auger. Kind of hard, it's kind of curvy. But you know, Hayden's a pro. So.
So whenever we're turning right, you gotta go faster. When you turn left, you gotta slow down.
Just speed up. This is some real skill right here. Oh my gosh, no way.
So if you're going, I wonder if just hitting the brake is smoother. So it pretty much puts it in neutral whenever you just tap the brake. Well, we have close to 55 to, well, now it's saying 65. Now it's saying 60. Now it's saying 54. I don't know what we got on. We got more than a truckload, though. So we're gonna head and go dump for the first time with this grain cart. We did run the PTO a couple days ago, so we know that that works. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Let's see if I can't dump it over the truck or not.
It's so bumpy.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty rough in here.
Oh.
I think it's just the field. Oh gosh.
Definitely closer.
Sure.
Oh, well, I guess you can move it down. I think you need to be a little closer.
No, it's perfect actually. Because then, oh yeah, that's pimp. We'll have the brake. Remember, idle down. So we want to make sure we're on truck 19, which is Jesse. He's empty. We're starting with 57. Okay, so we're idled all the way down. We're going to kick our PTO on. We're going to idle that up. Then we're going to open our door. We're going to be generous and put it on about 3. See it? And then at a certain poundage, it'll start counting up. So that's how much you've dumped on it so far.
You know who that is.
So you don't have to clear this just yet, but if you want to, like, you can go to here and then you're going to be dumping on Cody next, so you'll go back to 0. If you go back
But I
to
should probably
Jesse,
clear it now.
yeah, I mean I would, because you wrote it down if you really need it. Now keep on forward.
Oh. How's that?
Oh my gosh. You know, you'll get better.
I keep putting it into crawl. I'm not used to this extra little movement. When you pull it this way, well, I don't know why I'm pulling it this way in general, but...
You alright with me leaving?
Poor Cody. That's all I can say.
Alrighty. Maybe she won't tear the header off or, you know, tear a stack off or something like that. Time will tell, I guess. All I know is we're gonna start running 3 machines because it's supposed to rain later and we need to get as many acres as we can knocked out.
Cody just got out. I dumped on the truck.
I'm coming up this trail road, Jesse.
I dumped on the truck for the first time. I was stressed. I don't know if Cody was stressed. He was kind of laughing, but I did not dump off the truck. So I say that's a plus. But we'll see how it goes when I'm by myself. So bear with me. It's just a little bumpy. I'm not used to that at all.
On a truck by yourself? Well, whenever you get full, I'll just jump in there with you and then teach you to do it again.
Okay, I did it with Cody, but I was stressed. But I did good. I didn't jump over or anything. Cody was laughing at me, but that's besides the point. You know what I did today? I forgot my phone. So I get to just do this on my own. If I need to call someone, I'm just gonna tough it out and just try and remember. And I can't call Hayden for help, so I'm just gonna have to gear up. I don't know if y'all can see that over there. That looks like rain, and it seems to be getting closer to us. So yeah, that's not good.
pretty.
I know.
It'll be a lot easier to line up on a truck whenever I'm not in the buddy seat too. You can get a little further away.
I think I was a little too close last time.
Yeah, this thing has a lot of reach, so don't feel shy to scooch out a little bit. Keep on going. Keep on going, keep on going. That's good right there. You can put it down more. Yeah, that's good. Is he 17?
No, he's 19.
Alright, then go to 19.
Empty truck.
Yeah, that's good. Everything's good over there.
Ooh, I almost missed it.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
PTO on. Idle up.
To like what, 1800?
It's rated for 2,000, but yeah, just go to about 1,800 is fine. Open the gate.
4 was a little fast for me right now.
Okay. You also want to check whenever you start dumping into a truck. If you'll look down here at these bottom of the hoppers, sometimes the elevator doesn't close the door.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine?
It's happened before, believe it or not.
So, this number needs to get to about 13.5.
In the front hopper, yes.
And do I just stay right here, or do I kind of go up a little bit?
No, if you'll dump about 13.5, scoot up to the next bow, just one.
13.5.
Yeah, do another 13.5, and then we'll go in the back. Is this in forward ready? Okay. Yep, scoot up a little bit. That gas pedal down there is really nice to scoot up, by the way. Yeah, that's good.
Go straight back?
Yep, we go all the way to the back of the back hopper. Whenever that hits 27. Make sure you're driving straight here.
Can I go off the back? How do I fix that?
Yeah. Yeah, you want to make sure you're driving straight there, by the way. Make sure you're putting this in reverse too, because you're going to back up. Yeah, there you go. All right, back up. That's good. Keep your hand on that gate, by the way, because you're going to have to close it here in a second.
This way.
Yep. And get ready. Close it. Yeah, that's fine. Now you can idle all the way down. You can just go all the way down. Okay, PTO off. Okay, and stand your auger up. That way all the grain runs back in the tube, other way. Yep. You can fill out your cart weight while that grain runs down that tube. That's a talkie in my catwalk. I had a fatality with my talkies bag. It fell off the buddy seat. You know, my generation, we have it tough out here, you know. I mean, you ask anyone from 1970 if they had their talkie spill off their buddy seat while they had auto steer going through the field in our air-conditioned cab tractor or combine. Promise you they never had that experience. Well, Tessa did fairly good. I would give it a B- on that dump. She needed to change the truck and empty it on the Libra app. That's how we keep track of how much weight we put in each truck. And then while she was dumping, she just didn't drive straight. So lucky that thing has an adjustable spout, I guess. But other than that, she did just fine. She's definitely got unloading the combines down for sure. I think it's just dumping on the truck she just doesn't like. I feel like today went by really fast. The sun's already trying to set. Well, this field is kind of split up. There's a south side as well as a massive north side. Got the south side finished up. Now we're gonna come up here. There should be a gate somewhere up here that we're gonna get over and get over here and do this piece. I'm also gonna do a yield calibration because my combine is more than 50% off than the other two combines. Let me tell you, that looks really nice on the yield map whenever one combine shows that it's making, you know, 60% less than the other ones. It's actually not. I got out and made sure that all my doors are closed and stuff like that. I got out and looked at the ground to make sure I'm not painting it, anything like that. Everything looks normal, it's just the number on the screen isn't right. So that's kind of what we're gonna do with that. I'm not sure how to do this, if I'm being completely honest, because these combines are supposed to, you know, do it themselves. That's what those little pressure plates are in there. It's supposed to like actually read the right weight and then adjust it, but it hasn't. So I guess I'm gonna do it manually.
Dumping Cody and that's it.
All we have left is to fill me up, and then I think we're calling it a night. We're gonna fill both trucks up. I don't know what they want to do, but I think it's been a pretty good day. I finally got a hang of the jumping on the truck. My first time was not bad, but it wasn't great. Second time was not bad, but it wasn't great. Third time was pretty dang good. If I say so myself, I think I did a pretty good job.
Tessa, do you know how to turn on those tractor lights?
Oh, brother. Is that all of them? How do I do this? Well, shoot, I thought so, but now I got my flashes on.
Oh, good lord. It's the, I don't know, there's two light buttons on there. One, you just click one of them next to your flashers.
If y'all have noticed it or not, but we do have a scoreboard or a side display that shows, you know, how much weight is inside the cart on the side of that cart, and it currently does not work. Since we run Libra on that cart and we don't use the, I think it's called like U-Harvest or something, we don't use the dedicated scale box that comes with that grain cart. We turn it into like a wireless hub. That way it keeps track of, you know, truck weights and stuff like that. It's actually really nice whenever you're going into bins and stuff like that, to keep track and give the farmer a actual physical copy of how many pounds and bushels went into his bin. I'm not sponsored by Libra by any means, but that is just what we run on that grain cart. But what I'm trying to get at here is the scoreboard, I think is what it's actually called. It's supposed to go into the scale head that the grain cart comes with, but since we run Libra, it doesn't work. Or at least temporarily. We have something that is coming that Libra offers that costs a couple grand. It's actually kind of ridiculous. But we have to order some other, I guess, piece that scoreboard can plug into. That way it runs it back from being wireless into wired. I don't know how that works. That's way over my pay grade. But I don't know when that part will get here. But for the time being, the side display does not work. But hopefully soon it will. I think that'll be really cool. It is officially past midnight, and we finished up with the field. Starting to rain, trying to sprinkle on us. Turn your lights off too. Yep. Okay. How dramatic. Oh.
Hello?
What does that mean? What is going on? I'm so confused. Why is it doing that? Chat, someone tell me. That's why. You didn't turn off the lights.
Yeah, I clicked on.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Yeah. But I clicked it after I turned the tripod off.
I think that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one.